So today we're gonna make baked seafood pasta. So the ingredients that we'll be needing are about 200 grams of spiral pasta, or you can use any type of pasta that you like. Right, so here are 200 grams of pasta, and this is about 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of flour, and 1.5 teaspoon of chicken powder. And here we have 3 cloves of garlic finely minced, and here we have some fresh thyme leaves, and here we have about 150 grams of tuna, deboned and skinned, and here we have some prawns. We have about 200 grams of fresh prawns, peeled and deveined. Here we have some button mushrooms. Here we have about 200 grams of button mushroom, finely sliced, and here we have about 400 grams of heavy cream, some salt and pepper mixture, our mozzarella slices for the topping later on to be baked. Okay, so here in our frying pan, we need to melt these 3 tablespoons of butter. Right, so make sure that they are all melted before you put in our flour. So now this is our flour that we have inserted, so quickly give it a good stir. Make sure that they are all well mixed. Make sure there's no lump left in the mixture of butter and flour. So once you see it has slightly pale, it has become slightly pale yellow, we can insert our chopped garlic. Give it a good stir. Right, so we'll stir fry this until the garlic is slightly fragrant and slightly brown. Okay, so now that our garlic has slightly browned, we can insert our next ingredient, which is our thick cream, our heavy cream. So just pour them all in. Give it a good stir. Right, so we'll let it boil for about a minute or two, or until the gravy is thickened. So while stirring this, we can insert our chicken powder. Give it a good stir. So this gravy here that we are making is called the white sauce. This white sauce is suitable for most seafood pasta, or some just plain pasta would do if you want a very light flavor to your pasta. Right, so we'll just let this sit here and simmer for about another 2 more minutes until they are thickened. Okay, so now that our gravy has thickened, and to check whether or not the consistency is correct or not, you just have to scoop it up and you see if it coats your ladle like this, meaning to say the consistency of the white sauce is done. So now what we need to insert into the white sauce is our mushroom. So these are our mushrooms, so we just pour it all in. Pour some of it in if you just like some flavor to it. Okay, give it a good stir. Right, so now that it's bubbling, we can insert our seafood mix. So this is our tuna and our prawns. We just pour them all in. Give them a good stir. And we're not gonna cook the prawn thoroughly because we'll need to pop them in the oven to cook, right? So we do not want to overcook the prawns. So just stir them gently to mix them. Right, so and we turn the stove off. So after we turn the stove off, we put some dash of pepper to taste. Not too much, just a dash or two, just to give it a flavor. Right, you stir them well. Okay, so now we're going to layer them into our aluminium foil pan to be baked in the oven. Right, so here we have our pasta lined in our aluminium foil pan, and so now we just need to scoop this over into the pasta and layer them with some mushrooms, and we'll pop them in the oven to bake. Right, so here's our pasta and our white sauce seafood gravy aligned on the aluminium foil pan. So now the top layer, we can just put these mozzarella slices on top, right, and continue for the other 3 and pop them in the oven to bake for about 20 to 25 minutes until the top is brown, using the heat of 175 degrees Celsius and top and bottom heat.